Blue Jackets playing the Greenway Raiders. Now the starting lineups for Greenway. In goals, number 1, Rick Royale. At center, number 10, Jeff Bekich. On his wings, number 14, Tony Sarago. And number 24, Jeff Johnson. On defense will be number 19, Dean Trebojevic, and number 20, Chris Miller. Starting in goals for Hibbing will be number 30, Jim Monticelli. At center, number 6, Mark Kasner. At his wings, number 7, John Hagan, and number 9, Mike Grillo. On defense will be number 11, Sean Gosted, and number 12, Jerry Kristoff. We're almost ready here for the start action. Cheerleaders getting off the ice. Teams having their last huddles, giving their goalies a final preparation, and they're almost ready for face-off here. Blue Jackets are 3-0 on the season, as is Greenway. Greenway beating Minneapolis Southwest, Aurora Hoyt Lakes, and Virginia. Hibbing also 3-0. Here we are, ready for the start of the first period. Up to draw, Gosted dumps it into zone, just wide of the net. Back to get us, Trebojevic, rolling the boards, kept in by Kristoff. Kristoff keeping it in the corner, checked out a play. Kasner with the puck in the corner, sends it into the corner. Trebojevic picks it up, sends it out to center. Hagan picks it up for Blue Jackets. Puck loose in center, Mike Grillo picks it up. Grillo coming down, crosses the Greenway line into the left corner. Grillo behind the net. Still the puck's in the front to Hagan. Oh, shot just wide. In the corner goes as Kasner with the puck. Kasner back to Grillo. Grillo checked off the play by Miller. Kasner and Trebojevic chasing after it. Dumped down, going to be icing against Greenway. Hibbing controlling that first shift pretty well there. On for the Blue Jackets comes the Terrell line. Steve Terrell, Pat Morrell, John Schwartz. On defense will be Bo Nikoloff and Tom Hansen. First period action here. Morrell taking the draw. No, that's Terrell, excuse me. Behind the net, if puck goes on the boards. Rudnick gets checked out of play. Back to get it is Janander. Janander around the boards. Terrell, nice check there. Hansen keeps it in. Behind the net. Charbonneau with the puck kept in by Nikoloff. Nikoloff with a shot. Royale with the save. .13:41 left in the first period. 0-0 here. They Terrell off the face-off. Losing the puck back to Allen. Allen sends it around the boards to Rudnick. Rudnick checked out a play by Hansen. Hansen in the corner. Terrell couldn't handle the pass in front of the net, but kept in by Nikoloff. Sends it in the corner. Charbonneau up to Janander. 2-on-1. Janander and Rudnick. Janander shoots wide. Oh, shot and goal by Rudnick there for Greenway. Rebound came off the boards up. Janander's shot. Rudnick came in. Stuffed it through Monticelli's legs. An unsuspecting goal there. Nice play by Rudnick to be awake enough to put that puck in the net. Catching Hibbing asleep. 13-19 into the left in the first period. Greenway takes a 1-0 lead. Richie Bryant face off. Paul Girardi tries splitting defense. Picked up by Trebojevic. Trebojevic sends it up the board. Taken up by Bryant. Bryant in center. Takes it around the right side. Bryant in front. Oh, nice save by Rell. Bryant tries to stuff it in. Up the boards, kept in by Vidmar. Waller's in the corner with Trebojevic. Sent out of the Greenway zone. Vidmar with neutral ice. Over to Joel Gosted. Gosted back to Vidmar. Up to Paul Girardi. Checked out a play by Trebojevic. Picked up by Adams. Adams with the puck. Carries it up, makes a pass. Oh, here it comes. Number 18, Chris Rosie. Rosie checked out a play by Joel Gosted. Nice play by Gosted. Sends it back to Vidmar. Vidmar carrying up ice. bounces over, no icing called. Waller's into the corner with Trebojevic. Trebojevic taking him out of play. Waller's after with Miller. Miller sends it around to Adams. Adams in the corner fighting with Grillo. Puck's tied up by Greenway. Now Hibbing picks it up back to Kristoff. Kristoff sends a shot in just wide. Chasing it's Hagen. Hagen in the corner. Checked by Miller. Picked up by Miller for Greenway. Sent around the boards. Kristoff keeps it in. Hagen can't control the puck in the corner. Dean Trebojevic behind the net. Hagen now checking him out of play. Puck tapped into the corner. Sean Gosta behind the net. Picked up by the Raiders. Stopped in front. Off the pipe! John Hagen, nice shot off the pipe. Tried to clear by Greenway, kept in by Kristoff. Kristoff steps into the corner, has two guys in front. Hagen with a shot, just wide again. Nice setup there. Rousey in the corner, tying it up as Kasner. It'll be a face-off to the right of Rick Royale. Jack is putting on good pressure there. 11:21 left in the first period. Jackets down 1-0. Pat Merle to be taking a draw for Hibbing against Jeff Vekic. Off the draw, picked up by Greenway. Schwartz of the puck, sends it into the corner. Johnny Schwartz walking through the slot. Stick check there. Kept up, here comes Vekic up the boards. Vekic checked out of play. Schwartz picks up the puck, sends it to center. Loose puck controlled by the Jackets. Back to Nikolov. Nikolov skating across red line, dumps it in. Back to get it for the Raiders is Allen. Sends it around, cleared out of the Greenway zone. Tom Hansen picks it up at center. Hansen back to Terrell. Terrell making nice moves, checked out a play by Johnson. Puck picked up here by the Raiders. Terrell, nice play. Here comes Meralt and Tom Hansen, 2-on-2 in the back checker. Meralt shot blocked. Not a play. Both teams changing lines here. Oh, for the Jackets will be Girardi, Bryant, and Wallers with Joel Gosted and Mike Vidmar on the points. Top shot, Vidmar's shot went wide. Picked up behind the net by Girardi. Girardi sends it in front. Nobody home. Vidmar picks up the point. Vidmar's shot goes wide. Rebound comes out the backboards. Oh, Girardi gets hammered in front after trying to put it through Royale's leg. Sent down to the zone. Will be icing against Greenway. Jackets putting on good pressure here. Not really getting a lot of shots. Keeping the puck controlled in the zone. Off the draw, Royale steers in the corner. Trebojevic sends it around the boards to Rudnick. Rudnick can't control. Joel Gossett tries to keep it in. Here comes Miller. Miller loses the puck. Picked up by Charbonneau. Charbonneau tries to get in. Checked out a play by Vidmar. No. Wallers picks it up in his own corner. Wallers circling back, feeds it around the boards to Gosted. Gosted sends it up to Girardi. Girardi tries to get to Bryan. Checked out a play by Janander. Janander, nice hit by Waller. Here comes Vidmar with the puck down the right side. Vidmar takes a shot. Ooh, dribbles wide of the net. Rudnick sends it to center to Janander. As Charbonneau breaking on the blue line, can't control the puck. Here comes Wallers down the left side. Dumps it into Greenway zone. Hibbing's changing lines now. Royale stops puck behind the net. Picked up by Kasner behind the net. Sends it in front. Ooh, just missing that pass was Grillo. Sean Gossett, penalty on the play here. It'll be John Hagen going in the box for Hibbing. 2 minutes for elbowing.
Minor penalty on number 7, Hagen, of Hibbing for elbowing.
Killing the penalty for Hibbing will be Kasner, Grillo, Sean Gosted, and Jerry Christoph. Charbonneau feeds back to Miller. Miller carrying up to Charbonneau. Passes back to Miller. Miller to Charbonneau. Charbonneau poke checked by Christoph. Christoph coming up the left boards. 1-on-2. Carries back into his own zone. Killing a little time here is Jerry Christoph. Oh, intercepted pass by Charbonneau. Charbonneau to Janander. Janander couldn't find Dean Vekic. Well, Derek Vekic, excuse me. Shot saved by Monticelli. Out to kill his penalty for the Jackets will be Steve Terrell, Tom Hansen, Bo Nikoloff, and Pat Moralt. It'll be Derek Vekic taking a draw against Terrell. With Janander and Charbonneau on the wings, and Dean Trebojevic and Miller back on the point. Kept in by Trebojevic. Checked out a play by Moralt. Out of the zone, picked up by Greenway. Sent back in the neutral zone, sending into the corners. Vekic. After to Charbonneau. Moralt with Nikoloff. Nikoloff up the boards. Here comes Moralt, 1-on-1. Nice move. Couldn't control the puck there by Moralt. Greenway comes back. Derek Vekic sends it across. Too far for Jeff Johnson. Moralt checking into the boards, controlling the puck in the corner. Back to get at Charbonneau for Greenway. Charbonneau behind the net. Carrying up the center. Checked by Terrell. Charbonneau still with the puck. Moralt takes him off the puck, and Nikoloff picks up for the Jackets. Nikoloff around the side, beats the defense man, has a shot. Nice save by Royale on Bo Nikoloff there. Nice move by Nikoloff to get around that defense man. Into the corner goes Trebojevic. Sends it out to center. Janander can't control the puck after check by Nikoloff. Hansen sends it into the Greenway zone. Back to pick it up is Trebojevic. Here comes Damjanovic up the left side. Picked up by Jeff Vekic. Damjanovic in the corner to Vekic. Poke check back to Damjanovic. Hibbing back at full strength there. Killing that penalty. Damjanovic behind the net. Sends it out to the point to Matson. Matson with a shot. Nice save by Monticelli in front. 7:02 left in the first period. 1-0. Greenway Raiders ahead of the Hibbing Blue Jackets. First period action. It'll be Richie Bryant taking the draw against Jeff Vekic. Back to the point, Matson can't control, can't keep the puck in. Clears it in the zone. Offside called on Greenway. My sidekick, Dina Katani, not here right now. She had a prior commitment. She'll be here later in the first period. Off the draw, Gostin sends it over to Vidmar, who dumps it in the corner. Wallers chases, and Matson checked out a play by Wallers. Picked up on the boards. Here comes Greenway. Checked out a play. Puck loose in center ice. Richie Bryant picks it up. Bryant coming across the line. Drops for Wallers. Too far. Wallers, nice play to keep it in. Sends it in front to Bryant. Bryant shot on net. Weak shot saved by Royale in the corner. Paul Girardi tying it up with Matson. Both teams will take this opportunity to change. It'll be Kasner, Hagen, Grillo, with Sean Gosted and Jerry Christoph on the point. Sean Gosted picks it up, leaves it for Grillo. Pass in front to Kasner. Kasner shot saved by Royale. Hagen in front screening. Sends it front. Grillo fans on a pass by Kasner. In their corner goes Rousey. Checked out a play. Gets it to center. Picked up by Mike Grillo. Mike Grillo. Pass bounces over Kasner's stick. Puck shot into Hibbing's zone. John Hagen back to pick it up for the Jackets. Hagen carrying around his net. Trip, no penalty called on the play. Picked up by Miller, who sends it to Hibbing's zone. Jerry Kristoff picks it up. Kristoff over to Gosted. Gosted comes in, tries to feed Kasner, stopped by Rousey on the boards. Kasner on the boards, stopped by Miller. Rousey picks it up for Greenway. Mike Grillo back in Hibbing's zone, passes over to Kristoff. Clears it up to Hagen. Tried to get it off the board, stopped nicely by the Raiders. Dump back into Hibbing's zone. Sean Goss had to pick it up. Stopped by Rousey in the corner. Can't control it. Kasner picks it up. Kasner to Hagen. Hagen gets by. Oh, Mike Grillo almost had a break there. Jackets changing. Allen fighting for the pucks. Back to the point. Goes into Greenway zone. Picked up by Rudnick. Rudnick behind the net. Sends it up for Matson. Matson can't control. Hansen sends it to Mikloff. Mikloff back. Hansen to Steve Terrell. Dumps it in. Too long for Meralt. Meralt and Schwartz to chase. Kept in by Nikloff. Shot off the boards. Almost got the ref in the back of the head there. Meralt picks up the puck in the corner. Drops it back to the point. Hansen with a shot. Blocked in front by Rudnick. Nice block there. Meralt sends it in the corner to Terrell. Back to Meralt. Tries to stuff it in. Royale makes a save. Mixing it up in front of the net there. Jackets want to tie this game up badly. Royale coming up with a nice save there. .4:21 left in the first period. 1-0. Greenway Raiders ahead of the Hibbing Blue Jackets. Will be Jeff Vekic and Steve Terrell off the draw. Back to Miller. Miller leaves it behind the net. John Schwartz back in the corner to pick it up. Sends it out to Hansen. Hansen back in the corner. Knocked down by Schwartz. Tries to feed behind the net. Miller stops him. Johnny Schwartz behind the net. Picks up, has Steve Terrell in front. Steve Terrell shot. Nice save by Rick Royale. Steve Terrell had a nice try in there. Up the boards. Dumped in by Jeff Johnson. Picked up by Tom Hansen. Hansen around the net. Meralt can't pick it up. Back to center. Dean Trebojevic back. Trebojevic clears the center. Tom Hansen picks it up on the board. Checked out a play. Back to Trebojevic. Checked out a play by Meralt. Johnson kicks it up. Richie Bryant picks up the loose puck and had Schwartz open in front. Oh, no one could pick up that pass. Everybody's pretty covered in front. Up the boards comes Johnson. Checked out a play by Tom Hansen. Richie Bryant feeds to Bo Nikoloff. Up to Tom Hansen, breaking around the left side. Checked out a play by Miller. Offside called on the play. Referee getting caught up in that little check there. There'll be Richie Bryant, Pete Wallers, and Paul Girardi against Derek Vekic, Chris Rousey, and Dan Adams. Send in front. Took by John Allen. Allen behind the net. Loses the puck in front. Here comes Greenway up the ice. Matson tries to clear, shoots it down the ice. No icing on the play. Back to get it is Adams. Adams loses the puck. Rousey tries to get it in front. Monticelli with the save. This Blue Jacket hockey game is being underwritten in part by Claudio Old, Merchant and Minor State Bank, Sullivan Candy, and Ferboni Sausage Company. Off the face-off, knocked down by Allen, sends it in, picked up by Vidmar. Vidmar sends it to Wallers. Wallers across to Paul Girardi. Girardi breaking around the defense. Shot just wide. Kept in by Vidmar. Shot in the corner. Back to get us. Paul Girardi. Girardi coming through the slot. Shot, nice save by Royale in front. Came out and cut that angle off beautifully on Paul Girardi. Girardi doing a nice job carrying that puck through traffic. Royale coming up with some big saves here for the Raiders in this first period. 2:29 left, 1-0, Greenway ahead. Off the face-off, puck sent around the boards. Rudnick picks it up, checked out of play. Cleared to center, picked up by Kasner. Kasner coming up the middle. Dumps it into the zone. Shea going after to Sean Gosted. Back to Hagen. Hagen in the corner. Checked by Janander. No by Trebojevic. Kasner picks up the puck in the corner. Checked by Janander. Kasner still with the puck. Feeds in front. 2-on-1. Here comes Rudnick up the right side. Winds up. Nice save by Monticelli. Kristoff feeds it around the boards. Up to Kasner, to Kristoff. Kristoff, I don't know about that call. Jerry Kristoff will be going off for elbowing on that play with 1:46 left in the first period. I have my doubts about that call. Kristoff for elbowing.
Minor penalty on Kristoff of Hibbing for elbowing.
This game is being underwritten in part by Hyde Supply, B&R Engineering, The Sports Spot, Manny Shopper, and the Men's Shop of Hibbing. Off the draw, Trebojevic back. Loses the puck. Johnny Schwartz coming in, beats the defenseman, can't control the puck. Puck cleared to center. Tom Hansen out there killing the penalty along with Bo Nikolov, John Schwartz, and Pat Moreau. Puck shot in by Nikolov. Cleared up the boards. Sent to center. Up for the Raiders. Janander passed too far for him. Hansen picks it up. Shoots it down the ice. Moreau all alone on the net. Cleared aside by Royale. Bo Nikolov picks the puck, and here comes Charbonneau. Charbonneau up the left side. Gets off not a shot at all, but picked up by Hansen. Hansen coming up. Nice pass to Moreau. Moreau to Johnny Schwartz. Johnny Schwartz shot was tipped, went wide, picked up in the corner by Hansen. Less than a minute left in this first period. Pass picked off by Charbonneau. Charbonneau sends it in front. Nice defensive play by John Schwartz to get back on that shot by Rudnick. Royale now coming out of the zone, out of his crease to shoot that puck away. A lot of action here, people. I'm having a hard time following it. Here comes Trebojevic. 30 seconds left in the first period. We got 42 seconds left in the penalty to Kristoff. Trebojevic at center, falls down. Bryant picks it up, dumps it in the corner. The chase is Pete Wallers and Chris Miller. Wallers gets to the puck, 16 seconds left. Has Bryant in front. Wallers sends it across to Vidmar. Vidmar's shot, Royale with the save. Hibbing putting on good pressure here in this, killing off this penalty. This game is being underwritten in part by Erickson Music Center, First Federal Savings and Loan Association, Jasper Engineering, and Hardee's in Hibbing. 8 seconds left in the first period, 22 seconds left in the penalty to Jerry Kristoff. Allen sends it up the boards, too far for Johnson. And that's the end of the first period. We'll be back in a few minutes to pick up the statistics after the first period.
My between periods guest is Larry Johnson, who is sports director for KNNS Radio in Grand Rapids. And Larry, I'd like to welcome you to this segment between the periods. And I'm wondering, since this is a mass comm class out of the Hibbing Junior College that's putting this on, what's your experience in mass communications?
Well, I went to UMD, University of Minnesota, Duluth, and my major was speech communication with mass comm broadcasting concentration. And I was down there for about 2.5 years. I went to Itasca Community College, first of all, got my basic studies there, went down to UMD, and a very nice course down there. I graduated in 1976, and we were, one thing about UMD then, I don't know if they can do it as much now, was the great on-the-job training that we got, internships. I interned at KBGR Television for 2 quarters, getting 6 credits a quarter for doing it, and then after that they hired me as a part-timer, and it was it was one thing to learn it from the books, but being able to get that on-hands experience with some professionals was invaluable.
As you're on-the-job training, what does that consist of? Your camera work, your directing, and this kind of stuff?
Yeah, I learned all of that. They hired me as an assistant sports director,
Okay.
so basically I was on the other end of it, out doing the reporting,
Okay.
and they worked me into doing some weekend anchor down there. But in the process, I got to learn the whole studio process. I got to learn videotape editing and everything much better, I think, than you could probably in a classroom setting.
How long were you there then?
At KBGR?
Yeah.
I interned there for 6 months. They hired me, and then I worked there for another 6 months until I took my job up in Grand Rapids. Radio was my first love. I like television, and this is a television class, but I didn't like dressing up all the time, and I like radio, and I like the hours a little better not having to work evenings, so that's why I went back in.
Of your sports that you do, because I've heard you do most all of them since I listened to the radio station, which do you like doing the best?
Well, I like hockey the best. Hockey, there's action all the time. There's really not a lot of fill time. You do a baseball game, you do a football game, you do a play, then you got to fill for,
Right.
15, 20 seconds. Hockey, it's almost non-stop action. And, of course, being born and raised in Grand Rapids, a hockey hotbed, it is all over northern Minnesota. Hockey's a lot of fun.
I know, I guess, well, a lot of people don't realize also the difference between announcing on radio and on TV is that you don't have to see as much on TV because you can see it. You just have to try to give the numbers, keep up with the numbers, whereas the radio, you really got to be on the ball.
Yeah, you have to paint a picture, and I learned from one of the best. KBJR was affiliated with WDSM, and the late Bob Junkert kind of took me under his wing, and I accompanied him on a lot of UMD hockey broadcasts. He showed me pointers, let me do a little bit of play-by-play from time to time, and really showed me the ropes, and I learned a lot from him. But the thing you got to remember in radio is just paint a picture for the people. They know that when you say the puck's in the zone, tell them where it is. Tell them where it is. Don't just say it's in there.
Well, we've run out of time here, Larry, and I want to thank you for being up here with us.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
The first period statistics. In the first period, the score was 1-0. Greenway taking the lead off a goal by Rick Rudnick with assists to Ken Janander and John Allen. Penalties for the period. Greenway did not get any penalties first period. Hibbing getting 2. Both for elbowing. One at 13:54 to Jerry Christoph, and one to John Hagen for elbowing, both in the first period. We're just about ready for second period action here. Greenway with the lead, 1-0. Jerry Christoph still in the penalty box with 14 seconds left. Rick Royale doing a fine job in the nets for the Greenway Raiders. As is Jim Monticelli with that one goal that came off the back wall. Shot by Janander off the wall, and it was tipped in by Rudnick on the corner of the net.
Hibbing plays Greenway at 6 o'clock, and other teams participating in the tourney are International.
Almost ready for the start of first period action. And here comes my sidekick, Dina Katani, up the stairs. Off the face-off, puck goes in the corner. Jeff Johnson shoots it around to Tony Saragos. Loses control. Gossett behind, sends it to Hagen, back to Sean Gossett. Sean Gossett to Kasner. Kasner tries to feed it back to Gossett. Poke checked away. Christoph with a shot, just coming out of the box. Picks up in the corner. Kasner, Royale, misplays that poke check. Almost sent through his legs. Trbojevic and Hagen going at it in front, along with Jeff Vekic. Vekic looks like he's going to the box. There's going to be a few penalties called here. Who's going? Jeff Vekic going into the box for Greenway. You'll get 2 minutes for cross-checking. This game is being underwritten by Claudio Oles, Merchants of Minor Standing Bank, Sullivan Candy, Forboni Sausage Company, Hyde Supply, B&R Engineering Sales, The Sports Spot, Manny Shopper, The Men's Shop, Erickson Music Center, First Federal Savings and Loan Association, and Hardy's in Hibbing. Well, welcome, Dean. It's great to have you back here up here.
Well, thank you, Tom. I had to rush right here after work, and I had to practically park in Chisholm, but I'm glad to be here.
That-a-way, Dean.
Exciting game we have going tonight.
Yeah, 1-0 here.
Oh, boy, the Blue Jackets are really going to have to work tonight.
Sean Gossett back in his own, picks it up for the Blue Jackets, sends it ahead to Kasner. Kasner to center, carrying up the middle. Checked out a play by Charbonneau. Cleared to center, picked up by Christoph. Sends it to Kasner on the left sideboards. To Christoph. Christoph to center, sends it in front. Nobody home. Kasner picks it up on the right board. Back to Christoph, to Kasner. Kasner getting checked out of play, sends it through. Gossett lets it go through to Hagen. Hagen on the boards. Gossett carrying it to center ice. Shot. Nice save by Royale. Nice pad save. In the corner is Janander. Janander sends it in. Picked up by Grillo. Grillo has Christoph in front. Christoph, nice pad save by Royale. Puck line loose. Oh, and they shot it right into Royale in front of the net. Royale just laying there. I think it was Mike Grillo shooting it right into him.
That goalie's doing very good tonight, Tom.
Yeah, 1:07 left in the power play, Dean. We'll see if Hibbing can't get that goal back and tie this game up.
Tonight's production is being brought to you by Claudio Oldsmobile, Murchison Minor State Bank, Sullivan Candy Company, Fraboni Sausage Company, Hyde Supply, B&R Engineering Sales, The Sports Spot, Manny Shopper, The Men's Shop, Erickson Music Center, First Federal Savings and Loan Association, and Hardy's in Hibbing.
It'll be Moralt on the draw with, can't pick out who that is for Greenway. Now Schwartz takes a draw. Sends it back to Steve Terrell. Steve Terrell gets it to Schwartz. Schwartz has a lot of room in front of the net. He carries it in. Shot and goal! Johnny Schwartz from the left slot. A nice wrist shot. Beats Royale on the short side. Nice shot by Johnny Schwartz. Carried into the front of the net. Let's go out. Knee-high wrist shot. Beats Royale. Tying this game with a power play goal.
Nice shot by Johnny Schwartz, Tom.
Must be all those pucks he shoots in my backyard, Dean.
That's right, Tom. Practice never hurts.
That's right. Morale with a shot. Oh, pass saved by Royale. Jackets on a fly now. Terrell plays out the boards. Morale in front. Feeds it to Johnny Schwartz. Oh, and it's just shot wide in the corners. Johnson picks it up. Sends it up the boards. Nikolov breaks a stick to Morale. Nice save by Royale. And he covers up as a lot of action taking place in front of that net.
Yes. Now, Tom, both teams are at full strength, and Hibbing still has control.
They're playing hard. They know that they want this game back. Nice shot by John Schwartz. He's pumped up about that goal.
That goal was assisted by Terrell, number 19, Steve Terrell.
Out there for the Jackets now, Richie Bryant, Pete Wallers, and Paul Girardi up front with Vidmar and Joel Gossett on the point. Controlled behind the net, lost in front. Bryant getting checked out of play. Bryant picks up behind the net, has Wallers in front. Bryant still with the puck, carrying on the sideboards. Sends it in the corner to Girardi. Girardi to Wallers. Nice save by Royale in front. Bryant takes it up. Vekic clears the center. Wallers leaves it for Vidmar. Vidmar to Wallers. Wallers tries to feed it through his skates. Pass intercepted. Picked up again by Wallers. Wallers along the board. He beats him along the outside. Takes a shot. Tipped high over the net. Cleared out by Rosie. Oh, and it's a lone break for Adams. Adams shot. Nice save by Monticelli on that. Cleared up to Wallers now. Up and down action here. Wallers coming in on the left. Picks up a shot. Nice save by Royale in front of the net. Sprawling save. Wallers had him beat. If he just could have lifted that puck up, Dean.
Tom, this is one exciting game, just up and down the ice.
I think they waited till you got here to start playing hard, Dean. I don't know.
Isn't that nice, Tom? Oh, the goalie's down, Tom.
Royale hit that post pretty hard there with his back. I don't know if he got it in the neck or what.
Maybe got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Probably was a little surprised to see the puck coming back down so fast.
Yeah, up and down action here, boy. Had almost a lone break there for Dan Adams for Greenway.
Tonight's production is being brought to you by Clausio's Oldsmobile, Murchison Minor State Bank, Sullivan Candy Company, Borboni Sausage Company, Hyde Supply, B&R Engineering Sales, The Sports Spot, Manny's Shopper, The Men's Shop, Erickson Music Center, First Federal Savings and Loan Association, and Hardee's in Hibbing. Well, Tom, looks like they got a little chip out of the ice down there or something from all that excitement.
Yeah, the refs are playing Zamboni.
Yeah.
Crowd starting to chant, beat the Raiders here, 1-1 hockey game, 12:15 left in the first period.
Second period.
Second period, thanks a lot, Dean.
Yeah. Well, looks like Greenway is starting to chant back, Tom. This is two big rivals here tonight.
Royale getting checked out by Charbonneau and Hagen there. I don't know what they're looking at. Checking out his teeth, checking that smile out. Now we're almost ready for action here. It'll be Kasner against Ken Janander. Off the draw. Off the draw, Grillo with a nice hard shot. Tipped over the net. Kasner picks it up in the corner for the Jacket. Sends it in front. Fan down by Grillo. Nice pass. Hagen picks it up, sends it out to Sean Goss at the point. Shot.
Oh.
Saved by Charbonneau. Kicked into the corner. Oh, Charbonneau in the corner. Christoph with a shot. Blocked in front. Oh, almost gets through. Hagen bounces it off the side of the net. Charbonneau tries to clear. Gets it out. Breaking up the boards. Number 23, Ken Janander. Can't control the puck. Sends it in to Kasner. Kasner, nice move. Split the defense. Shot. Oh, nice save by Royale in front. Kasner splitting the defense. Making that offensive opportunity happen.
That was a great play, Tom.
Just couldn't get that puck over Royale's pads. Rick Royale making great saves here to keep.
Just like a vacuum cleaner in that net, Tom. He's picking them all up tonight.
Got to get a contract with Hoover or something later on in life.
That's for sure.
Puck controlled in the corner, send up the boards to Charbonneau. Charbonneau loses the puck to Meralt. Meralt in front, shoots wide. Rudnick tries to clear it up. Johnny Schwartz sends it in the corner. Steve Terrell back against Chris Miller. Miller sends it around. Charbonneau along the left boards tries to clear. Johnny Schwartz with a shot.
Oh,
whoa, I don't know where he shot that one. Little wide to the left. Back to Terrell on the point. Fans on the shot, but fakes everybody out. Terrell in the corner sends it back to Harpel Hansen. Hansen with a shot. Royale with a save. And covers up. Hibbing putting on a lot of pressure. Doesn't look like there's much snow down in the Hibbing end. Hasn't been many skate marks down there, Dean.
No, Tom, that goalie's getting pretty cold down there.
Maytag repairman.
A little warmth, huh? Yes, Jim Monticelli still tonight. Let's see, Mike Vidmar's back on the Blue Jackets
roster. Yeah, it's good to see Vidmar back on the ice there. In the corner goes Bryant. Bryant, yeah, sends it over to Wallers. Wallers kept in by Vidmar. And here comes Allen up the boards.
Whoa,
Allen sends
shot.
a dribbler in there off the boards. Monticelli clears it behind the net to Joe Gossett. Gossett to Girardi. Girardi banks up the boards. Can't control, but anyway, P. Waller's coming up the side. Him and Allen. Allen going at it. Waller's keeping control of the puck nicely while he's on his back. Wallers picks up the puck in the corner, checking him out of play there. Bryant now checking. Got a lot of body contact. Then Joel Gossett picks up the puck in slot. Gossett with the puck. Winds up, shot tipped wide. Then in net, Wallers goes. Wallers takes Matson off the puck. Matson shoots it around the boards. Joel Gossett. Gossett with a shot. Blocked in front by Vekic. Joel Gossett in the corner. Playing for the puck. Bryant in front, making a nice move. Oh! It's a goal! Richie Bryant! The shot went off Royale's glove in front of the net. He held onto that puck beautifully, Dean.
Yes, he did, Tom. They were screening that goalie. Very good for him. Great chance.
Richie Bryant taking it out of the corner, walking in front of the net, setting that goalie nicely.
I didn't think it went in there first time.
No,
I
I thought-
hesitated for a minute.
Yeah, Royale, he must have got a piece out of the glove.
Yeah.
Bryant put the Jackets up 2-1, 10:07 left in this first period. Out for the Jackets now is fourth line, Tom Pascuzzi, Pat Zabotnik, and Jim Petrie. Setting up the boards. Adams sends it into the corner. Good. After it was Rosie and Sean Gossett beats him to the puck. In the corner, Adams picks up Rosie, only a freshman out there for Greenway. Puck tied up on the net, face off to the left of Jim Monticelli.
That last goal, Tom, was scored by Richie Bryant, and it was unassisted.
Unassisted, a nice effort by Richie Bryant there to put the Jackets ahead 2-1 here in the second period. Pascuzzi off the faceoff. Rosie with a weak shot, steered aside by Monticelli. Petrie in the corner with Rosie. Behind the net. Up the boards. Here comes Sean Gossett. Gossett coming to the middle. Splits the defense. Checked out of play. Gossett still in the corner, loses the puck. Up comes Trebojevic. Trebojevic up the left side. Trebojevic sends it in the corner along with Pascuzzi. Trebojevic still has the puck. Oh, gets checked heavily there by Kristoff. Zbotnik up the right side. Leaves it for Pascuzzi. Pascuzzi's shot on net, saved by Royale. Petrie behind the net, taken out of the by Rosie. No call there. Pascuzzi picks it up. Loses it. Rosie clears it to center. Hansen takes a shot, sends it into the corner. Jackets will change. Picked up by Trebojevic. Trebojevic, a long pass. Steered into the zone. Rudnick. Guy in the net. Mike Grillo up on the boards. Getting checked. Picked up in front by Janander. Janander fans on the shot. Gets it back. Fans again. Behind the net. Charbonneau with the puck. Charbonneau tried to get in front. Takes a swing at Monticelli. He didn't like that very much.
No, they don't like that after the action business, Tom.
Jackets protecting their goaltender.
Yeah. Tom, would the Dean Trebojevic from Greenway be any relation to Terry Trebojevic on the Cardinals?
Yep, they're brothers, Dean.
Are they? Very interesting, Tom.
Out the face-off, Janander loses the puck. Sent up, too far for Hagen. Looks like it's going to be icing. And it is.
Well, Tom, it's been a very clean game this evening. We only have 2 penalties.
In the second
2 or 3.
period?
No, 1 in the second period, 2 overall for the whole game.
There were 2 penalties in the first period, Dean. That was before you got here.
Oh. Nobody wrote those ones down, Tom. Oh, yes, here they are. Hibbing's been in the box.
All right, off the draw, it'll be Kasner and Charbonneau. Kasner winning the draw. Hansen picks it up, sends it up the boards of Grillo. Knocked up by Rudnick. Charbonneau, nice block by Nikolov in front off that pass by Charbonneau. Sends it to center. Dumped in by Miller. Picked up by Nikolov. Nikolov sends it up the boards to Kasner. Kasner off his skates. Gives it to Hagen. Hagen coming down the right side. Takes a shot. Nice save by Royale. Almost dribbled in there. Nice shot by Hagen. Hagen picks up the puck in the corner again. Dumps it back into Kasner. To Grillo, excuse me. Grillo with the puck. Sends it to Kasner. Kasner back to Grillo. In his skates. Can't control it. Up comes Janander. Janander coming. Harpo. Oh, nice hit. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I thought there was a penalty. That was a beautiful hip check by Tom Hansen. Hansen leaves it for Nikolov. Tripping on the play. Tripping will be called against Ken Janander there. Tom Hansen lined him up beautifully for a hip check. Janander feeling a little embarrassed, I think. Might have tripped him back just to get it going. Getting that penalty for tripping.
On number 23, Janander of Greenway for 13.
Jackets have a chance to go up 3-1 here with this power play opportunity. Out there will be Maralt, Hansen, and John Schwartz up front. Schwartz with a shot. Nice save by Trebojevic. Kept in by Steve Terrell on the point. Terrell and Nikolov will be playing on the point. Maralt picks it up in front. Oh, shot just by the right post.
Jeez, Tom.
Cleared down the ice by Jeff Jones. Picked up by Steve Terrell behind the net. Terrell gives it to Schwartz on the left boards. Johnny Schwartz coming in. Checked off the puck. Picked up by Hansen. Hansen to Maralt. Oh, Maralt just missed the net.
Wide open net.
Steve Terrell picks it up on the point. Gives it to Maralt. Morrell carries behind the net. Feeds it up front, and a little mix-up in who's going to take that pass.
Too much teamwork there, Tom.
Oh, Pat Morrell to get a penalty for that one.
Whoa.
Got it for hooking. Thought he was going to get away for that. Never out of the sight of the referee, Dean.
No, they have eyes in the back of their head, Tom. Did you know that?
I know that, Dean. I've served my time in the box well.
You certainly have. Especially lately.
There'll be 4-on-4 action here for a minute and 14 seconds. And then the Raiders will have the power play for 46 seconds.
That was close, Tom.
Pretty quick math there, Dean.
Yes.
Kept in by Gosted there on the point. Here comes Charbonneau, one-on-one with Vidmar. Charbonneau blocked in front by Vidmar. Picked up by Joel Gosted. Gosted sends it around the boards, too far for Waller. Charbonneau picks it up, nice play. Oh, sends it across to Rudnick. Rudnick can't control the puck, sends it back to the point. Frozen in front by Monticelli.
Well, the Hibbing defense certainly is playing their part this evening, Tom.
Doing a fine job in front of that net.
Protecting the goal and keeping that puck away from his crease.
That's their job, Tom.
Jackets switching here to be Kasner and Hagen up front with Kristoff and Sean Gosted on the point.
6 minutes and 7 seconds left in the second period.
Derek Devick off the draw. Out there with his brother, Jeff Devick. On the points will be Matson and Allen. Puck control by the Jackets. Sent up to Hagen by Kristoff. To Kasner up the middle. Kasner coming down. Has Sean Gossett on the corner of the net. Only one back for the... Oh, now they're getting back. Good back checking there. Cleared up the boards. Can't control by Greenway. Left for Kasner. Kasner and Hagen. Hagen coming in. Hagen goes behind the net, loses control to Allen. Allen can't control it. Him and Kasner decide to.
15 seconds left in that Greenway penalty.
1:01 left in that Hibbing penalty.
Well, this is probably one of Hibbing's closest games this season, Tom.
Yeah, so far it has been, Dean. They were down 1-0 in the first period.
Yeah, I think that might have scared Hibbing a little.
A little bit. Off the draw. Controlled by Charbonneau into the corner. Trebojevic checked out of play by Schwartz. Puck tied up by Terrell, Charbonneau, Trebojevic, and Schwartz.
It's very frustrating when they can't get that puck out, isn't it, Tom?
Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, must be stuck to that boards or something. It just doesn't want to come out.
Well, we have a very large crowd tonight.
Off the draw, Johnny Schwartz with the puck. Shot on net by... As
Greenway's at full strength now.
Steps out of the box. They have 45 seconds in which to capitalize the tie this game up.
Well, Tom, we'll see if we can do it.
Puck controlled by Greenway. Up the boards comes Janander. Janander sends it across to Rudnick. Rudnick tied up on the boards, losing the puck in the corner. Back to Nikolov. Grillo picks it up along the boards now. Charbonneau fighting him for the puck. Charbonneau and Nikolov sends it in front. Oh, shot! Puck was loose. Jim Monticelli came out to try to freeze it. Lost the puck. Greenway capitalizes on a power play opportunity.
And they did it in less than 45 seconds, Tom. Yeah, we had Jim Monticelli was jumping for the puck, and he missed it and left him with an open net.
Tom Hansen didn't know where the puck was. He thought he was on top of it.
Yeah.
Squirted out from underneath him. Monticelli came out to cover. He missed it too, and Greenway capitalizes on an open net goal, tying this game at 2-2 with 4:53 left in the second period.
From number 23, Janander. From number 12,
Jack gets back to Vidmar, sends it to Wallers, back to Vidmar in the corner. Joel Gossett sends it up, Grillo sends it too far for Richie Bryant. Will be icing on the play.
Tom, that second Greenway goal was scored by Rod Rudnick with assists by Charbonneau and Jernander, which tied it up for Greenway 2-2.
2-2 game. This Greenway team has been tough. In Pee-wees, they took the state tournament one year, and the next year they took second place. They're going to have tough teams coming up, Dean.
Yes, Tom, those younger kids seem to be carrying most of the potential.
Off the draw. There goes Wallers, losing the puck. Sends it back up to Wallers. Nice pass by Girardi. Wallers on a little break. Beats him. Nice. Oh, nice play by Pete Wallers. A nice goal on a lone break. Sit Royale to the left. Put it just between his pad and the post to the right of the net. Pete Wallers with a lone break goal. That assist will go to Girardi, I believe. Jackets taking the lead 3-2 here.
Tom, that was Waller's third lone break, I think, for this evening. First one he scored on.
Yeah, sometimes it takes people a while to get that puck in the net on the lone break. But he made it when they needed it, Dean. He made it count. 3-2. Jackets take the lead again. Kristoff sends it up too far for Hagen. Picked up, and here comes Tremblay. Tremblay up left side.
Oh, nice grab.
Nice grab by Monticelli in the net. Second period. Showing a lot more action in that first period.
That last goal was scored by Pete Wallers and assisted by Girardi. Well, Hibbing took the lead once again, Tom.
Let's see if they can hold on to this one, Dean. Greenway team's got a lot of spunk.
Yes, they do.
So look at that. They had that
There's
puck.
a little
There it
spunk
is.
right there.
Oh, you know it. Picked up by Kristoff. Greenway putting on a lot of pressure. Hagen getting pinched on there. Kept in by Johnson. Johnson dumps it in the corner. Sean Gossett picks it up. Grillo can't hold on to it. Kept in by Matson. Matson sends it behind the net to Chicago. Nice pass. Kastner picks it up to Hagen. Hagen up the right side. Tries going through the defense. Loses the puck. Kastner bounces him. Kristoff coming into the slot all alone. Nice save by Royale in front of the net there. I suppose that's where usually the goalies stand.
He brushed it out of there, Tom.
Here comes Sean Gossett. Checked out a play there by Matson. Oh, that's Johnson, excuse me. Kastner losing the puck in front. Here comes Grillo. Going to the right side.
Oh.
Losing control. Johnson sends it down the ice. Clears the zone. And it's going to be icing against Greenway.
This production is being brought to you by Claudio Oldsmobile, Murchison Minor State Bank, Sullivan Candy Company, Verboni Sausage Company, Hyde Supply, B&R Engineering Sales, The Sports Spot, Manny Shopper, The Men's Shop, Erickson Music Center, First Federal Savings and Loan Association, and Hardee's in Hibbing.
Off the draw, puck goes in the corner. John Schwartz chasing it, sends it out too far out of the zone for Hansen. Hansen, it's the neutral zone. Gives it to Steve Trell. Trell dumps him in the zone. A bouncer. Ooh, floats in front of the net. Muralt in the corner. Schwartz checks Charbonneau off the play. And here comes Greenway. 2-on-2. Sends it in front. Can't control it. Here comes Nikoloff with open ice. Nikoloff and Terrell with Schwartz. Johnny Schwartz with a nice shot on net. From deep in the slot.
He was looking back for him, Tom, and he almost didn't get him.
Puck left just a little too wide for John Schwartz to be able to just wind up and crank that shot. 2:32 left in this first period. 3-2 is the score. Hibbing out front. It'll be Richie Bryan off the draw. Gets it back, and here comes Adams up the left side. Adams on Vidmar. Adams dumps it into the zone. Back to it as Joel Gossett. Gossett feeds it to Wallers. Sends it back to point. Can't hold it in. Richie Bryant. Pete Wallers coming up the right side. Cranks a shot, nice save. Oh, a nice save by Royale, but a puck played there. Paul Girardi couldn't stuff it in. Back down to Hibbing ice. Hibbing zone. Bryant clears it behind the net. Puck goes in the corner. Gosted and Adams go after it. Gosted plays him on. Beckett's behind the net. Sends it out the point. Richie Bryant can't tip it by Matson. Matson keeping it in. Oh, pass just a little too far for Paul Girardi. Royale steers it in the corner to Allen. Allen behind the net. Pass intercepted by... Nice play front. Leaves it there. Oh, and Paul Kasner couldn't stick that puck in the net. Gosted behind. Tries to pass the Wallers in front. Knocked down by Matson. In the corner, Rosie with it. Kasner sends it behind the net. Picked up by Allen. Allen sends it up the boards. Kept in by Vidmar. Vidmar to Grillo. Kasner has it. Sends it to Vidmar. Vidmar with a shot.
Oh, that's a bouncer, Tom.
Bouncer almost went over Royale's stick. Hagen sends it to Gosted. Gosted with the driller shot. Nice screening in front by the Jackets.
Yep.
Good forechecking here, Dean.
Yes, it is, Tom. Here
Jackets keeping it in. Kasner with a shot. Sends it wide around the boards. Here comes Adams up the boards. He could have had a little break. Doing a little sleeping. Hagen back. Back in his own corner. Picks up the puck behind the net. Checked by Rudnick. Rudnick drops Hagen in the corner. Sends it on front. Monticelli steers it in front. Pass too far for Hagen.
Yep.
Trebojevic back. Sends it. Hagen has the puck, picks up in center, sends it back to Sean Gosted. Jackets regrouping in center ice. Pass too far for Kasner. Picked up by Trebojevic. Dean Trebojevic to Charbonneau. Charbonneau can't control the puck. Here comes Jared Kristoff, 2-on-1. Gives it to Grillo, 1-on-1. Shot, just went by the right post.
Oh, Tom, that was
Mike Grillo with a nice low shot.
Oh,
kept in by by Morel. Morel loses a puck, shot and goal. Got his own rebound.
0 seconds on the clock. I don't know, Tom. It's controversial. Oh! Looks like they're waving it off, Tom. I didn't hear it either. I think it was right on. Well, Tom, it was a great try by Pat Moralt.
Away from the defenseman, going in, shooting, getting his own rebound, beating Royale. Now it's just a decision whether it was a goal or not. That goal could give Hibbing a 2-goal lead. Referee is still discussing it.
Tom, the shots for that period were for Monticelli 5 and for Royale, for Greenway 25.
What's happening here?
I don't know, Tom. Looks like they're going to have him played over.
Oh, so that was a goal, Dean. The horn hasn't gone off.
Well, that was the goal at 0-0-0 by Pat Moralt. Well, that one's going to go down in the books, I think, Tom.
I don't know, Dean. I've never seen anything like that happen.
No, I haven't.
Not in my broadcasting days.
No, mine either. I'm sure this tape will go down for posterity. Nice socks. Well, Tom, I wonder when they're going to blow that horn.
As soon as they drop that puck, Dean.
You mean they really have to have another face-off?
Yep, just to drop it.
Well, half the Greenway boys are in the bus. They're heading home.
It's only the second period, Dean. I don't know why they'd be in the bus.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's Johnny Hyduk walking across the rink. Looked like that knee's coming back. I'm sure Bob Denander's not very pleased with that call. He's still arguing with them refs.
Yes. Maybe we'll have some bench penalties involved with this.
Oh, I don't know, Dean. It's just a judgment.
To conclusion.
Well, you know, how would the puck not be a goal?
Right.
It wouldn't be a goal if the horn hasn't gone off. I mean, there has to be, time enough for the guy to shut off the
horn, the clock.
Right, before the siren goes off. So
right.
I'd have to say it was a goal.
I'd have to say that too, Tom.
It looks like the refs are saying that. It's just Greenway doesn't want to believe it.
Right. Seems to be the problem. That was a very nice effort by Pat Merald. He was really working in there. At about 10 seconds, he took a shot a little wide. It was just a sliver wide. And then he got that puck back in control and got her in there. I don't think Bob Janander was paying attention.
No, he's out there. He's still arguing. He looks a little red in the face.
Yeah. Lucky, I think he's keeping his mask on for that reason.
He's kicking that snow.
Yep. Well, Tom, that's the breaks in hockey.
I guess
I
so.
mean,
it's just a judgment call, Dean. I don't know.
That's right. Emotional.
You bet. I just can't see how it wouldn't be a goal because, it takes reaction time to turn that switch off. And if he saw that puck go in the net.
Yeah.
I don't know, Dean.
I think it's going to be a goal, though.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a goal, but, I don't want to sound like I'm from Hibbing, but I'd have to say it was a goal, too.
Right, well, if I was from Greenway, and if that happened to me, I'd want it to be a goal. These guys have to think of it that way. There we go. That's the end of the second period.
Whoa, holy cow, listen.
Oh, the fans are going wild, Tom. They're cheering hysterically, Tom. Well, okay, Tom.
Our between periods guest is Jim Nelson, who's the head coach of the Grand Rapids Indians. And Jim, I suppose you're here with interest, looking at both these teams, since both these teams are pretty good opposition for you, being in the same conference and that. And has Greenway surprised you at all tonight?
Not really. I think going into the year, I had a whole lot of respect for the Greenway Hockey Club. They're relatively young and inexperienced, and I think they're not a bad team right now, and as the season goes along, they're going to get better.
I know I talked to Bob Jonander earlier tonight, and he was saying he's probably about 3 or 4 players away from having a good team, a real super team, and he figures that probably the Bannons that won the state championship last year will really help next year. He'll have a good solid club next year.
Well, I think a lot of that is true, but I think come February, late January and February, you're going to see a lot of these young players that are out here now, the Miller, the Bob's boy, Kenny Jernander, Vekic boy, Razio, yeah. I think you're going to see once they get their feet wet and go around the horn once or twice in the league that they're going to be very good hockey players. They're talented young people, and I think going to be able to blend into Bob's system and team very well.
How does Grand Rapids look this year?
Well, I think we're a similar club, I think, in many respects to what Greenway is. We're very inexperienced, but with that inexperience comes obvious improvement. Each day out, each game out, the kids gain something from that, and hopefully getting better. I don't know if we have the individual young people that perhaps Greenway does, but we have some good hockey players, and they're gonna work hard. We're not gonna go down without a bit of a fight, I don't think.
Talking about Hibbing, comparing last year's team to this year's team, do you think they have more depth this year, and how do they compare to last year's?
Well, I think you look back to last year's Hibbing team, and 3 or 4 names pop out at you, namely Ioza Katani and the other winger. I can't even remember his name. But those people did a lot of scoring. And then, of course, there was the young Hansen boy. I think you made a point in saying that Hibbing perhaps this year has more depth, or maybe they all have something in common, and they work well together.
Well, Jim, we've run out of time here, so I guess good luck in your season, and I hope everything comes true for you that you're wishing.
Well, thank you. I hope so too.
Thank you. He waved it off.
Back for third period action. Last time you saw us, it was controversial time here at Hibbing Memorial Arena. Pat Merrill getting a goal with no time left on the clock. Greenway not agreeing with the call. Hibbing, I'm sure, saying, hey, fine, we'll take that goal.
That's right, Tom. Now we're having a little more ice trouble here tonight. I wonder if the ice is a little soft tonight.
A lot of people in the building, Dean, makes it for a warm ice.
Tonight's production is being brought to you by Claudia Oldsmobile, Merchants and Miners State Bank, Sullivan Candy Company, Fraboni Sausage Company, Hyde Supply, B&R Engineering Sales, The Sports Spot, and Manny Shopper.
Off the draw. Puck shot into the Greenway zone. Sean Gossett wasn't over that blue line.
The rest of our sponsors for this evening's production are the Men's Shop, Erickson Music Center, First Federal Savings and Loan Association, and Hardee's in Hibbing.
Thanks a lot, Dean. Right on the ball there.
Yes, Tom?
Kasner on the draw against Jeff Beckett. Kasner winning the draw in the corner. Kristoff picks up the puck. Back to Gossett. Gossett feeds it to Grillo. Moving the puck nicely. Oh, nice behind the pass. Nice behind the back pass. Oh, look at that movement of the puck. Nice play in there by Kasner and Grillo. Kasner behind the net picks up the puck. Loses control. Net comes off the post.
Tom, they're having a little trouble getting started here. A little slow. Although there's only been a few seconds at a pass.
That's right, Dean. Give these guys a break, you know. This is the start of the first
Last time we left them, they were really flying. Greenway's going to have to really work hard to make up that 2-goal deficit.
I'm sure Bob Janander had a few words to say in there about that goal.
Yes.
I'm sure that'll linger on if
it's a close game.
If it's a close game, that goal's going to come into big play. Nice shot. Puck line in the crease.
Oh, I don't know. Tom.
No,
There's too many men in the net.
Yeah, there's more men in the net than a puck. I don't know.
Yeah, seeing there's only one puck.
That's right. Thanks, Dean, for brushing me up on that rules.
Little ribs there, Tom.
Kasner against Charbonneau. Grillo, shot blocked by Rudnick. Kristoff backhands it in. Kasner with a shot, steered aside by Royale. Kasner behind the net with the puck. Leaves it for Hagen. Hagen coming in the front. Steered aside by Royale again. Hagen in the corner. Sends it back in the corner to Kasner. Sends it back to Hagen. This Jacket team likes working out of the corners, Dean.
Yes, they do, Tom.
Gossett can't keep the puck
Lost control.
Picked up by Matson. Matson moves it to Grillo. Grillo coming down. Nice shot on net, saved by Royale.
They've been shooting at very wide angles this evening, Tom.
And Raider defense keeping them from in front of the net nicely. Sean Gossett shoots it just a tad wide. A couple, 2-3 feet.
Yeah.
Sends it down the ice for icing against Greenway Raiders. 13:27 left in the third period. 4-2 the score. Hibbing out front.
Not much action as of yet, Tom.
You know, that second period showed us a lot of action, Dean. A lot of up and down skating. Lone breaks, back and forth. Good passing. I suppose just give them a little time and it'll start coming out. Because
Get back in the action.
Greenway's going to have to start taking chances here pretty soon, trying to tie this game back up.
Oh.
Johnny Schwartz, a quick shot.
Oh, I didn't even see that one, where it came from.
Johnny Schwartz getting a lot of good shots tonight. Getting that power play goal to tie the game in the first period.
Yeah, 13:29, Tom.
Thanks for the time, Dean. Off the draw, Schwartz picks it up in the corner, sends it back to Nikolov, to Hansen. Hansen at the point, sends a wrist shot. Royale with the save.
Nicely screened in front of the net.
These Jacket players know how to screen this goalie. Royale covering up nicely in front, though. Steve Terrell on the faceoff. Into the corner. Rosie on the boards for Greenway. Picked up 2-on-1 with Devick. Beckett, excuse me. Nikolov goes behind the net. Morrell picks it up. Can't get it out. Now Steve Terrell picks it up off the boards. Adams tried to clear it out into the boards. Oh, Adams taking a little shot at Morrell there. This Greenway team, I think, starting to feel the pressure. They need a goal quick here to boost their spirits and their morale.
Keep them in the game, Tom.
That's right.
If they wait too long, you never know.
This Hibbing team's tough, boy. Tough in the third period. They have great depth. Up the boards comes Jeff Johnson, sends it in front. Nice play. Shot, nice save by Monticelli off Jeff Beck. Clearing it up, too far for Bryant. Adam sends it in. Icing on the play. Offside, excuse me.
This program is produced by the Television Production 2 class in the Mass Communications Department at Hibbing Community College. Any unauthorized use or retransmission in whole or in part is prohibited without written consent of Hibbing Community College. This is HCCV Cable Channel 2 Community Television for the City of Hibbing.
Okay, back to action. Behind the net. Picked up by Matson for Greenway. Sends it up the board. Here comes Jeff Johnson on the left side. Has him in front. Checked out a play nicely by Joel Gosted. Clearing to center. Little hand pass. Here comes Wallers. Now Bryant picks it up.
Oh,
offside call.
little offside there, Tom.
12-10 left in the third period. 4-2 to Hibbing's advantage. It'll be Mark Kasner, John Hagan, and Mike Grillo up front for the Blue Jackets. Sean Gosted carrying it in. Pass to Kasner. Kasner beats the defense. Oh, and loses control of the puck. Out with it. Losing the puck in center. Greenway picking it back up is Trebojevic. Trebojevic over to Miller. Back to Trebojevic. Couldn't handle it. Into the corner goes Hagan. Hagan sends it to Kasner. Kasner out to Kristoff. Kristoff back to Hagan in the side. Hagan tripped up. Sends it in the corner. Kasner picks it up. Sends it back to the blue line. Nice block by Charbonneau there off Kristoff's shot. Kasner picks up on sideboards, dumps it in. Back to chase is Trebojevic and Miller. Miller with the puck, checked by Hagan. Grillo. Janander sends it around to Charbonneau. Charbonneau picks it, sends it out to center. Gosted, offside going to be called here. Kasner caught offside on the play.
Tom, looks like John Hagan has a little tag sticking out of the back of his pants. Well, he just went into the box. He missed him, but...
Yeah, I think what he has on his arm is a captain's patch for the evening. They've been rotating the captain.
Oh, they have?
The captainship, yeah, I see it. I don't know what...
You think that works better?
No, I don't.
I think you lose leadership that way.
I think so, Dean. My personal opinion, I'm sure Coach Olson and Coach Teacher have a theory behind it.
That's true.
Oh, in front! Oh, Dean, we got... I don't know, we were talking too much here and missed half the play.
Yeah, we missed that one. Oh!
And here comes Damjanovic up the sideboard, taken on play nicely by Nikolov. Morel picks up the puck behind the net. To Schwartz. Schwartz on the sideboards, checked by Matson. Here comes Tom Hansen up the middle, sends it to Nikolov. Nikolov sends it down the ice. No icing on the play. They say Morel's got a stick on that. Schwartz behind the net, taking his man off the puck.
Well, Tom, you haven't had much scoring.
No, as they see, Dean, if Hibbing doesn't score any goals and they don't let anybody score on them, they're going to win by 2 goals. It doesn't matter. But I'd tell you, I'd like to see a little action.
Yeah, me too.
I like getting riled up.
Makes our job a little easier.
Yeah. Vidmar keeps it in. To Wallers. Wallers sends it in front to
Nice.
Nice play by Paulie Girardi. Nice save by Rick Royale there. Puck cleared down into Hibbing's zone. Vidmar has it. Tony Sarago back to chase. Now Jeff Johnson. Vidmar feeds it up to Girardi. Girardi can't hold on to puck. Now he gets by. Here comes Richie Bryant in on the net all alone. Loses the puck. Royale steers it aside. Bryant behind the net. Tries to clear it in front. Miller picks up the puck for Green, and Miller clearing to center. Can't control by his own team. Now Vidmar makes a pass. Picked up by Johnson. Johnson take it out of the play. Waller's clearing up the boards. Richie Bryant gets hit heavily after not touching the puck. That could have been an interference call there. Referee didn't agree with me, though. Kristoff dumps it in. Royale stops running net. Trebojevic picks it up for Greenway. Hauled down by Pascuzzi. Petrie picks it up in the corner. Has a Botnick in front. Oh, nice shot at goal. Pat Zabotnik Getting the goal for the Jackets. Assist will go to Tom Pascuzzi and Jim Petrie, I believe. Puck just lying there in the crease. Zabotnik putting it home. Petrie passed that one out to Pascuzzi. Pascuzzi taking his time, waiting for a shot. Royale picking up the save. Zabotnik putting the rebound past Royale. This is Hibbing's fourth line. Fourth line getting a goal. As I said before, Hibbing very deep as far as lines and talent go. Puck carried up by Greenway, lost in center ice. Zabotnik picks up the puck on the boards, carrying it in, checked off the play by Charbonneau. Charbonneau clears the center. Picked up by Janander. Janander coming in with Charbonneau. Stops on the blue line. Janander shoots it in the corner. Picked up by Gossett. Gossett gives it to Petrie. Petrie slips in the corner. Picked up by Janander behind the net. Janander checked by Zabotnik. Charbonneau picks up puck. Missing the pass of Janander. Pascuzzi coming up the right side. Dumps it in. Back to get it is Matson. Matson coming up the boards. Grillo checking him out of play. Janander picks it up. Here comes Kasner, 3-on-2 with Grillo and Nikolov. Nikolov loses the puck in the slot. Sends in a shot, steered wide. Royale. Puck centered in front by Grillo. Controlled by Hibbing. Charbonneau sends it up to Rudnick. Rudnick to Janander. Janander can't hold on to the pass. Here comes Hagen. Hagen and Grillo, 2-on-1. Hagen coming in, takes a shot to goal! Johnny Hagen beats Royale to a stick side, a low shot, a beautiful shot by John Hagen.
Yes, it was, Tom.
He picked that corner beautifully.
I thought for sure it was going to be a rebound shot, Tom. I didn't think he had any kind of an angle there.
Well, Johnny Hagen picked that corner nicely and put that puck home, giving Hibbing a 4-goal cushion here with 8 minutes left to play in the third period.
That was unassisted, Tom, by John Hagen.
Nice shot there by John Hagen, boy. 6-2, Jackets leading. Puck sent into the Raiders zone. Trbojevic back to pick it up. Checked out a play by Kasner. Picked up by Miller. Miller sends it. Can't pick up that number. Here comes Greenway up 3-on-2, losing the puck. Nikolov sends it down to Kasner to chase. Over to Trbojevic. Trbojevic skating up the left side. There goes John Hagen, another break. Takes a shot. Steered aside by Royale. Trbojevic picks it up. Trbojevic checked out a play by Grillo. Sent back in the corner. Steve Terrell in there. Checks Trbojevic. Oh, going to be a penalty called on Steve Terrell. I don't know about that call either.
Oh.
Grillo picks it up in the delayed penalty. They called on Terrell for...
First penalty of the period, Tom.
You'll get that penalty.
Steve Terrell?
Yep. I think it's checking from behind, Dean.
Okay, Doug.
Minor penalty on Terrell. Number 19, Terrell for hitting from the
Hitting, checking.
Hitting, checking, I don't know.
Same thing.
All the same, Dean.
Anything that's from behind, illegal.
Killing that penalty for Hibbing will be Meralt and Johnny Schwartz. On defense, Joel Gossett and Mike Vidmar. Well, if Greenway's going to start something now, Dean, this is where they'll be starting it with this power play.
Yeah, they'll have to, Tom. They have 4 goals to catch up on and 5 if they want to take a lead.
I think they're just looking to tie this baby up now, Dean. With 6:30 left in the game. Picked up and centered with Allen. Allen has to turn around. Rudnick sends it to Janander. Janander gives it to Charbonneau. Charbonneau to Rudnick in the corner. Checked out a play by Vidmar. Joel Gosted sends it around to Vidmar. Vidmar fires it down, kept in nicely by, now it's steered out. Janander on the sideboards, gives it to Charbonneau. Charbonneau going around. Nice diving play by Vidmar there to get that puck out. Here comes Johnny Schwartz, has Moralt on the far board. Nice pass, but in the skates, Moralt couldn't handle it. Into the corner, Moralt goes with Matson. Moralt picks up the puck in the corner, still controlling it, killing that penalty. Moralt has men in front. Moralt getting hooked by Matson there behind on the sideboards.
Oh, did you see Moralt on that one, Tom?
Well, after getting hooked for a mile and a half, I'd be throwing that stick too.
That's true.
Puck sent down the ice. Gosted pick it up. That's Sean Gosted. Cleared to center by Hibbing. Greenway just isn't getting much going here. Their passes aren't on the sticks or anything,
No,
Dean.
Tom, they're really looking frustrated out there.
Frustrated, but a very good word, Dean. This Hibbing team's just playing very hard and very dominant.
The penalty for Hibbing is now over, so both teams are at full strength.
Jerry Kristoff sends it over to Sean Gosted. Gosted gives it to Girardi. Girardi sends it up to Bryant. Here comes Matson down the side. Checked out a play by Gosted. Kristoff coming up the right side. Johnson lining him up, taking him into the boards. Picked up by Allen behind the net. Checked by Girardi. Gosted tips it. Girardi tries to tip it in. Nice save by Royale. Bryant picks it up on the boards. Goes in front. He has a lot of room. Takes a shot. Oh, nice. Tipped over the net by Royale's glove hand. Girardi picks it up in front. Pass it to nobody in front. Girardi picks it up again. Tries to steer by. Puck's lying loose in the crease. Finally covered up by Green. Oh, Royale takes a swing at Wallers. Hits Wallers with that blocking pad. They got Matson in there.
Well, Tom, they're holding him down right now.
Tempers are flaring. I really think they are frustrated, Dean. I couldn't have picked a better word for that.
Thank you, Tom.
You get an A in vocabulary for the night.
Tonight's program is being brought to you by Plajo's Oldsmobile, Merchants of Minor State Bank, Sullivan Candy Company, Ferboni Sausage Company, Hyde Supply, B&R Engineering, The Sports Spot, and Manny Shopper.
Puck cleared to center. Nikolov clears up the boards to Zabotnik. Zabotnik dumps it in. Pascuzzi to chase. Trebojevic takes him off the play. Puck goes in the corner. Adams picks it up. Now we got Trebojevic coming down the left side. Dumps it in. Steered to the corner by Monticelli. Rousey gets checked out of play by Hansen. Nikolov picks up the puck. Adams checks the puck off his sticks. Picked up again by Hansen. Hansen passed too long for Pascuzzi. Trebojevic clears the center. Here comes Jim Petrie. Yeah, he's all alone. Shot to goal! Jim Petrie beats Royale on the glove side. Almost the same shot as John Hagan, just a little higher. That puck went off Royale sticking into the upper corner. This fourth line for Hibbing got 2 goals tonight. One by Zabotnik and now this one by Petrie. Hibbing totally dominating this third period, Dean.
They certainly are, Tom. That was a very fine effort by Rick Petrie. Oh, Jim Petrie. Excuse me.
Scoring for Hibbing, number 17, Petrie, unassisted. Number 17.
That goal by Petrie was unassisted.
Jack has taken a 7-2 lead. This game's pretty well out of hand here. I don't think Green will have enough snooze to come back.
No. This program is also being brought to you by the Men's Shop, Erickson Music Center, First Federal Savings and Loan Association, and Hardee's in Hibbing. Yes, Tom, I think after that second period controversial goal, I think Greenway got rather disenchanted with this whole game. They don't seem to be giving it their all like they were during that whole second period.
Yeah, that one goal can really send a team down, you know. If it wouldn't have got it, it would have pumped it up and it would have been a heck of a game.
Yes.
Vidmar keeps it in for the Jackets. Hagen behind the net. Hagen sends it into Grillo. Grillo fans on a pass in front, picked up by Matson. Matson sends it to Charbonneau. Charbonneau coming up the left side. Checked by Grillo. Nice pass in front to Rudnick. Couldn't get it on the net though. Janander clears it in front. Vidmar into the corner. Hagen picks up the puck. Now Vidmar sends it up to Kasner. Kasner to Grillo. Grillo, nice pass. Oh, a little too nice setup there by Kasner and Grillo. Puck's cleared to center. 2:20 left in the game. Vidmar just dumps it in.
Well, Tom, our crowd is clearing out here. They feel that Hibbing has pretty well taken the lead.
I think they have the game pretty well under control. There's Gostad, Joel Gostad keeping in, losing the puck to Matson. Matson coming up with Rudnick, 2-on-2. Takes a shot, Monticelli with pad save, steers it to the corner. Matson sends it in front. Greenway had a nice chance there, but didn't capitalize. Here comes Pat Muralt with Johnny Schwartz. Muralt in front, takes a shot and a goal! Pat Muralt with his second goal of the game. That shot, I think it went off of one of Greenway's players. Went off of one of their...
by Greenway.
Greenway not helping their own cause there, I guess.
That's Muralt's fourth goal of the season this year, Tom.
Second of the game. Muralt getting that controversial goal in the second period with 0-0-0 on the time clock. Now putting the game pretty well out of reach for Greenway. Kristoff with the puck on the boards. Morrell picks it up, sends it down. Too long for Terrell. Terrell has Schwartz in front. Catches up to it. Sends it out front. Oh, Johnny tips it just over the net. Deshaun Gossa behind the net.
Oh.
He's in front. Johnny Schwartz is shot a goal! Johnny Schwartz with his second goal of the game. That pass came out front. Johnny having a stick on the ice. Just puts it through Royale's legs.
Tom, that's his second goal of the game and of the season.
Clock is running, Dean. Whenever a team gets ahead by 6 goals, the time will run in the third period. Johnny Schwartz getting his second goal of the game, his second goal of the season. Here comes Damjanovic, blocked by Nicola. Here comes Tom Hansen down the ice. He has past Kuzi. Hansen's giving it.
Oh, just missed.
Just too far for Petrie. Rousey picks it up.
That last goal by Schwartz, Tom, was assisted by Gostad and Terrell.
20 seconds left. The clock is running.
Well, Tom, it's been a wonderful game.
And that's the game. The Jackets beating Greenway Raiders 9-2. I think that turning point of that game, Dean, was that controversial goal by Muralt.
It really was, Tom, because, well, here we go with the official saves. 17 for Royal Greenway and 3 for Hibbing.
53 shots for Royale in the game. 10 shots. Oh, they really outshot
Well,
him,
we
Dean.
certainly did outshoot them tonight, Tom. For a wrap-up on our scoring in that third period, we had Zabotnik scoring the first goal, the 5th goal of the game. And then we had Hagen, Petrie, Muralt, and Schwartz wrapping up the third period with making it a 9-2 game.
A very exciting game. A little lack in action at the beginning of the third period, but Hibbing coming on just to totally dominate. Their depth prevailed again this evening.
That's right, Tom, and I feel that the Hibbing Blue Jackets, like the Jacksons, are on their way to a victory tour this year, Tom.
That was pretty good, Dean. I like that. Well,
now they are 4-0,
Hibbing,
adding another winning game to their record.
Hibbing 4-0 on the season, taking this game 9-2 tonight against the Greenway Raiders. Outshooting Greenway
53-10.
That's unbelievable.
Tom, it really is. Well, Tom, the end of another exciting high school hockey game.
Well, Dean, thanks for coming late, but never. I'd like to wrap it up here. This has been another HCC Sports exclusive with Hibbing Blue Jackets beating the Greenway Raiders 9-2 here tonight.
For Tom Fredrickson, I'm Dina Catani. Thank you for joining us this evening.